Hello! To find articles using Proquest, please start by visiting the library's website and click on Databases. Click on P for Proquest, or you can scroll down to our most popular databases and click on Proquest Central. With all these databases, you will first have to log in. Once you log in, you should be logged in for the duration of that research session. Proquest is a database that contains many other database collections. You can search all of Proquest to search every collection, or you can also click on Change Databases and select the specific collection you are interested in. For example, if you are interested in art, you can click on the Arts and Humanities database. If you're interested in researching career information, you can click on the Career and Technical Education database. For today, I'm going to search for my psychology class. So I'm going to search on the psychology database, and I'm also going to click on the social science database and sociology database as well. There are several different discipline-specific databases to choose from, and you can click on as many databases as you like to search at the same time. And while each database contains a different set of resources, they all function the same way. The next thing I'd like to do is make sure that I'm on the advanced search. This can save us time, especially if we already know some of the criteria we are looking for, such as article type and date range. For now, I'm just going to put in my keyword and show you some tricks on how to limit those areas for conducting a search. I'm going to type in my keyword of anxiety. That gave me almost 300,000 results. It's definitely too many, so we really want to narrow this down. We can click on Modify Search, and the quickest way to modify this is to add another keyword. So I'm going to add COVID-19. If you look at these other options down below, you'll also see publication date. Generally, your professors want you to stick to the last 10 years, but because COVID-19 is fairly recent, we can even go within the last 12 months, or we can say after this date, November 2019. We can also select the source type. Do we know we want magazines, newspapers? You can even select scholarly journals if your professor is requiring peer-reviewed scholarly articles. I know I want articles. We can go ahead and just start there. Making those quick changes narrowed it down to 134 results, which is still a lot, but it's much more manageable than 300,000. At this point, there are a few other things you can do. You could click on peer reviewed just to ensure everything is peer reviewed. You can also click on show abstract. I like to do this for a few reasons. The first reason is to get a summary, the abstract of the article, to determine if this article is going to be useful for my research. The second reason is because I like to look at the subject terms. COVID-19 and anxiety are in here as subject terms, so to narrow this down even further, I can go ahead and search them as subject terms. So I'm going to click on Modify Search, and you can do them one at a time or both at a time. For now, I'm going to go ahead and make them both a subject. And just like that, we have 31 results. 31 is a small enough number where we can dig through these results and see if they're going to be useful. If we want to narrow it down further, we can go ahead and modify this search and add a row and add another search term such as coping strategies or just coping to make it even more general. And that gave us 12 results. From this page, we can even add another term, we could change coping, and so on. Once you find a result that you're interested in, you can click on it and you'll get a number of tools. You'll have your abstract, you'll have your full text PDF, and additional details. On the upper right hand corner, you'll also see download PDF, cite, email, print, and all options. Clicking on all options gives you a lot of different ways to save your work, including to export your citation to tools like Noodle Tools, one that we subscribe to here at Cypress College Library. If you're using a citation tool from a database, always make sure to double check the machine's work, as sometimes the machine can make some mistakes. Another thing you'll notice on this page are related items. Related items are a great way to browse resources that are related to this one. So if you're just looking for a topic or looking for additional articles like this article, you may want to browse the related items. For all other questions and help using the databases, please contact a librarian. We're here to help.